Dear you, I'm writing to you from a version of yourself who remembers the first time you felt like life was moving faster than you could keep up with. It wasn't a single dramatic moment. It was gradual, soft, almost invisible, like watching everyone else take confident steps forward while you stood still, wondering when your turn would come. I remember the quiet ache that settled in your chest whenever you compared where you were to where you thought you should be. You didn't say it out loud, but you carried this sinking feeling that you were behind in ways that mattered. I watched you scroll through other people's milestones, new jobs, new relationships, new achievements, while your accomplishments felt small next to theirs. You wondered why your path didn't unfold as smoothly. You wondered what was wrong with you. You wondered why every step forward felt slow, hesitant, uncertain. You told yourself to be patient, but inside, frustration grew. Pressure grew. The sense of inadequacy grew. It became something you woke up with and carried quietly throughout the day. There were nights when you lay awake replaying choices you made, worrying that you had taken the wrong turns. You questioned your timing. You questioned your progress. You questioned your worth. And instead of acknowledging your exhaustion, you blamed yourself for not doing more. You pushed harder even when you were already drained. You pretended to be fine even when you felt like you were unraveling inside. What made it even harder was how invisible the feeling was. From the outside, no one knew you were struggling. You still smiled, still listened, still supported others, still showed up. But on the inside, you felt like a shadow of yourself. Simone trying to keep pace with a world that moved too quickly. You weren't wrong for feeling that way. You weren't weak. You weren't lazy. You were someone who cared deeply about your life. Someone who wanted to grow but didn't yet understand that growth has seasons. You didn't know then that you were allowed to move at your own pace. You didn't know that falling behind was a story you learned, not a truth you were living. I saw you. I understood you. And even then, you were doing far better than you believed. I want to tell you something your past self learned only after years of carrying that weight. The feeling of falling behind is rarely about your actual progress. It's about the pressure you've absorbed from a world obsessed with timelines. You grew up surrounded by invisible clocks, unspoken rules, expectations that were never yours to begin with. You were taught that success had an age limit, that growth had a schedule, that life had a predetermined order. And when your path didn't match that order, you assumed you were failing. But you weren't failing. You were developing in ways that can't be measured by age or milestones. You were learning internal lessons others skipped. You were building emotional strength, resilience, patience, awareness, qualities that don't show up in photos or announcements, but shape the foundation of a meaningful life. You compared your journey to others without realizing they were comparing theirs too. You didn't see their doubts, their fears, the insecurities behind their smiles. You didn't know that everyone moves through life with moments of uncertainty, even the ones who seem certain from the outside. You were carrying shame for something everyone experiences but few admit. And the truth is, your pace was never the problem. The problem was the belief that your worth depended on how quickly you reached certain destinations. But worth isn't earned, and life isn't a race. You can't fall behind on a path that belongs to you. If you look closely at your past, you'll notice something beautiful. Every delay protected you from something you weren't ready for yet. Every detour taught you something essential. Every pause gave you a deeper understanding of yourself. Your timing wasn't flawed. It was forming you. Your past self wants you to know that every moment you spent doubting your progress was a moment you could have spent appreciating how far you'd already come. But you didn't know how. You didn't know that slow growth is still growth. You didn't know that taking time doesn't make you inadequate. It makes you intentional. The truth is simple. You're not behind. You're becoming. And becoming takes time, real time. Your time. Your time. Now I'm speaking to the version of you reading this today. The you who still sometimes feels the pressure of running out of time. I want you to breathe for a moment. Slow, gentle. Let the breath remind you that you are here, alive, growing. Let it remind you that your story is unfolding at a pace designed for your heart. You haven't missed anything meant for you. You haven't fallen behind. You haven't failed. You are exactly where you need to be to become who you're meant to become. Life is not asking you to rush. It's asking you to notice your own growth. It's asking you to trust the unfolding. It's asking you to believe that the version of you you're working toward is already in motion. There are chapters ahead filled with opportunities that match your readiness, relationships that match your depth, experiences that match your strength. Nothing is slipping away from you. Nothing is too late. Nothing is out of reach. Everything meant for you is still making its way toward you. So release the idea that you must earn your right to exist by achieving quickly. Release the idea that time is running out. Release the belief that you are behind anyone. You are allowed to take your time. You are allowed to grow slowly. You are allowed to rest without falling apart. You are allowed to be proud of progress no one else sees. One day soon, you'll look back at this moment and realize it wasn't a season of falling behind. It was a season of building quietly, healing deeply, preparing fully. You were gathering strength. You were discovering yourself. You were laying the foundation for a future that is richer because you didn't rush it. You are not late. You are not lost. You are not lacking. You are becoming someone stronger, wiser, softer, and more aligned than ever before. Take another breath. Let it settle your heart. Let it whisper gently, "You're right on time." Sincerely, you.